I got what you're saying.
Like someone like, well, not you Hollywood, but
God.
So someone like our technician who can't fight back because I'm talk shit. God. If he decided to step out on his woman and cheat, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay.
She should drop his ass like a bad habit. She should drop him like a cancer, cut off the limb. She should drop him like the basketball drops past the rim at the WNBA. That's how bad she should drop him.
Focus.
God damn.
Relax, technician. He's just joking, technician. Just relax, bro.
Shit. Well, look, here's what I'm gonna say about this.
You're gonna wait for the rest of the view to play. That's what you're gonna do. All right.
Let us back there.
I ain't gonna lie. If I get cheated on, it's gonna be real hard to get that piece back.
Yes, that's that.
So
it is an emotional thing that happens.
So let me ask the technician. So technician, and I know you really can't say much. So if you and your partner cheated on you, and I know you like him like tall and stuff like this, or whatever it be.
Wow.
So would you stay with him? Would you stay with him if he decided to step out on you?
This video gonna get me in trouble. I can tell you that right now.
Good. That's what we're all about. Trill.
All
right. So what's up, everybody? It's Chicago Black Delegation podcast again, and we one of my favorite pastimes to do around here on this podcast is to review relationship advice. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we run across some good stuff. For the most part, they're always bad. But we'll see what this one's about. This is from what's going on here? This is from a person named Keto Rose. So check her out on Instagram. She probably has some good things to say pertaining to the subject and other matters. So let's check it out.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, ladies. It is dumb to leave your man because he cheated.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That was stupid as shit. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
What y'all think about that?
Man,
who want to go first?
Man, look, I know I'm finna get in trouble, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna just say it.
You sure you don't want to wait or something like that? You want to wait for the argument to settle in, or you just ready to fire off?
You asked me what I think about that, right?
Oh, you ready? You heard enough there.
I'm gonna wait.
You gonna wait then?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it play out.
So you ain't got no knee jerk because one person said it's okay for one person said it's done for a woman to leave for a man cheating. The other person says is taking issue with that. You pick a side.
You want me? You know what? I want to stay in the middle with it.
You want to stay in the middle with it?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to pick a side.
Any other middle, scared ass middle gray area people? What's up?
Since you know me, I'm gonna say, Justin, you got anything to say before I get into this?
Was it the argument is women who leave their men cheating are dumb?
Yeah.
What he said is it's dumb for it is dumb for a woman to leave because her man cheated. And he said that, and she says that's stupid.
I'm shaking.
It's not dumb. It's not dumb.
What you say, man? You got to speak up.
It's not dumb.
It's not dumb.
No.
Okay. All right. You still
okay.
Gray area, black, white. What's up?
Yeah, I think if they're of a certain economical or social status, it would be stupid. Because if he picked you to take you seriously, you in the house, you got the car, and he decided to go out and deal with some chick, no, that would be silly. Because you're not going to pull that same person again. That these people aren't walking around here.
All right.
Okay. So you feel like if the man is less than her in finances or something? What are you saying?
Not so much less than her. If he ain't the man, then no.
Okay, so I got what you're saying.
Well, not you Hollywood, but God. So someone like our technician who can't fight back because I'm talk shit. If he decided to step out on his woman and cheat, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay.
She should drop his ass like a bad habit. She should drop him like a cancer, cut off the limb. She should drop him like the basketball drops past the rim at the WNBA. That's how bad she should drop him.
Focus.
God damn.
Relax, technician. He's just joking, technician. Just relax, bro.
Shit. Well, look. Here's what I'm gonna say about this.
You're gonna wait for the rest of the view to play. That's what you're gonna do. All right.
Let us back this.
Now, if he's a cheater, yes, but because he cheated,
Did I murder someone? Yes. Am I a murderer? No.
what you gonna do? You gonna find you another man that don't struggle with infidelity? We all do.
Question: do all men struggle with infidelity?
No,
I would say
I don't think all. I think majority of them do, not all.
Jay,
I would say temptation is definitely out there, but I mean it depends on the man and his heart.
he said all men though.
All men, no, not all men, because some dudes are genuinely dedicated to their girl.
Okay, so but there's a caveat to that. There's struggling with infidelity. That would mean they're out there cheating and trying not to cheat. If he means by that, then no, that's not all men. Now, if you want to say all men probably think about infidelity, stuff like this, yes.
Yeah.
Because if that wasn't the case, the porn industry wouldn't be as prevalent, or OnlyFans wouldn't be as prevalent as it is. They prey off the fantasies and the biological needs of men.
True, that is their intention, but it's kind of hard to say. I mean, you're kind of implying that every man watches pornography.
Well, no, but every man wants variety.
Not every man wants variety. Even
within your own culture, you might want a skinny girl, you want a big girl, you want a thick girl, you want a curvaceous girl, you want with big titties, you want one big ass. There's still variety.
I'm not saying you're not lying. You're definitely telling the truth, but I'm saying like it's some people who cool with the same thing day to day. I mean,
don't know. You could be cool with
it.
You wanting variety doesn't mean you're going to indulge in your cravings. You know what I'm saying? You might think like, oh dang, that'd be great, oh that'd be cool, but then you might be like, I'm okay, I'm good where I'm at because of the consequences that might come of it. But if you take the consequences off the table, if all women out the blue just say, you know what, we don't care, do what you want, it's your biological need. Do you think there's not one man that's gonna sit there and be like, well, I'm gonna go taste the rainbow? Well,
yeah. So, I feel like, man, people just got to do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? If your woman accept you being out here dealing with multiple women, then she accept it. If not, then you got to find a person that's right for you. I really don't know what to say on this topic because it's just like what I really feel, I really can't say. You know what I'm saying? I put it to you this way. You have to learn some self-control as a man because temptation gonna always be out there.
Exactly.
There are women, for whatever reason, I don't feel like God make no mistakes, but there are more women than there are men. I don't understand why, but that's just the reality of it.
I mean,
I'm not saying that every man should have more than one woman, but what I am saying is that is very competitive when it comes to men out here because there's not a whole lot of us that's per se good men, as they would say. But so it's a competition. Women are in very much so competition, even if they don't realize they're in competition. They're in competition for someone else's man. It's unfair, but it's the reality of where we live right now in society.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why there's more men than women because we take the dangerous jobs and get off gangs, cops.
Yeah, we do die a lot.
Stuff like this. We die faster. We commit suicide faster.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
and like, I could be wrong. And then, like, for every 3 women, there's 1 man.
It seems to be that way.
Number has gotten higher.
I believe it's going up. They're talking. It was a study put out not too long ago, a couple years ago, that there were more girls that were being born than there are men. So we're talking about birth rates too. That more women are being born than there are men.
I definitely want to say there's 3 times as many women there is men though. So that'd be kind of
probably like so. Let's say this. Let's just say if every black person wanted to get married right now to another black person, right? In America right now, there are 2 million more black women than there are men. Right here in America.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if every man got married, there'll still be 1 million black women who are unmarried if they wanted to marry black men. not to take an account of some men's sexual orientation. You know what I'm saying? So this all goes back to the men that make the most money, the top 10, the top whatever, the 6 feet tall man.
There you go.
It's like, I hate to say it, but women have a slim pickings when it comes to all of these things that they say they want or whatever. They want to go and get the man that makes the most money, got the longest, you know what, and he's 6 feet, whatever. Here in America now, 14% of the population of men are 6 feet and up. That's so fucking small, it don't make no sense. Not only to mention, if they like men, if they like multiple women, or whatever, they might not even like a black woman or like this type of woman. They might be only focused on one type of woman. I'm just saying this. Come to an agreement with your spouse on how y'all want to handle the relationship. I don't think it's done for a woman to leave her man if he cheats, if that's her standards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the probability of you finding a man that's going to be faithful to you is a very, very small chance. So I say stick it out with the person you with, and that's my thing. But the chances of this day and age with social media, with porn, and all the things we just mentioned, it is hard to find a faithful man, especially those who grew up not like having a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once they start getting women and they're getting money and stuff like that, and all the women coming to them, they may not know how to handle that type of pressure. Me, on the other hand, I can handle the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
Isn't that amazing? I just push them aside, you know?
All right. Next video.
I did press wrong button.
I'm the prize.
There you go. My bad.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's see what else you got.
He said, oh, what you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna pack my and I'm gonna get the on. Y'all say men are the logical leaders of the world. Okay, well, a good leader can practice self-control. Would you feel comfortable living in a kingdom where your leader falls into temptation every single time they're tempted? Would you feel comfortable living in a kingdom where your leader is so distracted by the enemy's temptations that they can't even protect said kingdom that you reside? So
real quick, I do want to make note, if anybody didn't catch it, and we've been doing a lot of conversating in between the video and all that stuff. So people probably didn't miss it. This unfortunately is an example of talking past each other. You know what I'm saying? His argument was men struggle with temptation, right? And she says, who will want a leader that falls victim to the prey every single time? You know what I'm saying? Instead of like standing with what they sometimes call in the pocket of, and in context of this like conversation of this video, she didn't stay in the pocket of what he was referring to, right? It should have made more sense if she criticized his instability or his double-mindedness or his unreadiness to lead in a situation where he is tempted to do what's not that's productive for the kingdom, if you will.
Right.
But instead, again, she wants to go from his area of confusion to just outright extreme. So that's something I did want to kind of point out.
Can I say something? Because all right, I feel like when women come to this topic, they often try to shame men who like multiple women, and I feel like this is a shaming tactic used by a lot of women to make a man feels like he's weak if he decides that he wants to like multiple women. In many kingdoms and many empires, the head person in charge have always had their fair share of the litter.
You go, King.
They have had more women, you know what I'm saying, than just one. So I don't think a man having more than one woman has anything to do with his leadership or him falling to temptation, because I could have one woman and I could fall temptation to money. I can have one woman and fall temptation to drugs or fall temptation to power and get knocked off that way. Because I don't understand people. I really feel like people should pick their poison, because you might pick a guy that's so faithful, but he might fall temptation to other things that will in turn bring down the empire anyway. So it's best to get somebody that you know that you can build something with, and you know that's a great leader. A great leader shouldn't be based upon how many women he have or if he falls victim to the temptation of women. We're men. We're always going to be tempted by beautiful women.
Yeah, it can happen. I just kind of want to say the only thing I didn't really particularly agree with is like your everything you said was pretty much right, but it was like kind of coming from a misunderstanding of what she said from my viewpoint. I don't think she was trying to. I don't think she was making this some sort of. I would not say, and this is my opinion. I just wouldn't say that she's making this. She made this message as some sort of attack on men due to their inability to stay focused on woman, and woman alone. I really do believe that she just more so just kind of had a bad take on somebody else's argument, and I think I would say that her intentions of saying that is again poking fun at this guy's ideology or his logic. But for everything
That's
else
fair.
you said from the point that you started off on, from your viewpoint, rather, I mean, it's not much I can really say about that.
That's fair. You're right. That's fair. But like I said, these are talking points that are used to shame.
Yeah,
men.
but that's why I couldn't say. I mean, yeah, people.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I cannot say anything about. That I've been, like I said, I'm my ears to the streets. I'm on the web all the damn time. Those conversations definitely happen, and those people would definitely need to have. Those people, right, need to do a better job at speaking to other people especially about men's issues and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's watch the rest of this.
Sick of all the excuses that y'all done concocted. I can't, it's filling up my fro. You've filled up my fro with this foolishness. They talk about, well, men are just visual creatures. Well, everyone has eyes, and everyone is attracted to somebody or something. There will always be a person, a woman prettier than your wife, prettier than your girlfriend, just like there will always be somebody that has a bigger wallet and a bigger penis. So we need to start using I statements. I am a weak man. I can't practice self-control. I fall into temptation. People use generalizations and say things like, all of us do this, all men do this, all women do this to feel better about their actions because they know they wrong. If I didn't wash my ass, I would say things like, all women don't wash our ass. Yeah, we all do it. Who is we?
And if it's
Any comments? Jay, you got anything for that?
I think she really just going off on a tangent, and she just needs to calm down for a second, because it really misses its mark when they just get the random in those long-winded joints, you know.
Oh, okay. Anybody else want about the statement she made pertaining to, I guess, men? Especially the one that really spoke out to me was when she says guys like to make the generalization statements of all men do this to make themselves feel better about the degeneracy that they participate in.
I've done that before, and what can I would say that's not necessarily true. Not all men do this, but I do think most men struggle with temptation. So she said something about men being weak. That's the thing that I'm talking about. Those are the words of shame and tactics. Because a man practices polygamy, whatever his practice is, of dating multiple women or being with multiple women, that does not make him a weak man. That does not make him have lack of self-control. I just don't agree with the constantly trying to make a man feel low of himself because that's what he want to do. Now, if you lying to the chick and then you cheating on her, that's different. There might be a little bit of weakness there to not just be honest with her. But a lot of men, like he said, if women walked around today and say, hey guys, you can do whatever you want to do, most men, if not all, would take them up on that offer, man.
Okay.
No. Just to piggyback off on what he's saying, that's spot on, because no one bats an eye when women wants or states their biological wants or needs. They want a guy for a certain type of stature, certain type of physique, certain type of length, certain type of everything, and we just be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't want no short guys. They body shame and everything, but the second a man does it,
crazy body shame.
World War III.
Yeah, I definitely won't use one person's one gender's degeneracy to justify my own degeneracy. Like the women should know they shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. The only way to combat degeneracy is to eliminate it, not add more.
Add
to
more
it.
to it, yeah.
But yeah, okay. Let's see what else we got here.
So let me get this straight. So
Okay.
they called to hang up the call
The
back
man
to
out
say
there
that.
that's telling you he don't. He's lying.
What the?
But don't take my word for it. Tell me this. How many women you know that hasn't been cheated on? Don't worry. I'll wait.
Yes, let's normalize cheating because we've all been cheated on. While we're at it, let's normalize drinking and driving reckless, and not wearing our seatbelts. Because tell me this, how many of us have experienced a car wreck?
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna go.
All right. So I'll go ahead and kick it off. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give guys a pass for cheating. Like when it comes to infidelity and stuff like that, I think it's the best. I think it's every couple's best interest to like get that stuff out the way first. If you're the type of dude that likes the idea of having you like having your pick of the litter, you like kind of shopping around and stuff like that, and living the party lifestyle and stuff like that. That need to be
Nipped in the bud.
you need to have that conversation with your partner, right? Yeah. So, I think that's a healthy thing to do that. And if she's okay with that, then that's great. You might be in a position where you could be the breadwinner, or you can just be. You could be the 6 foot guy, 6-pack abs, and all the other leverages that a lot of women like yearn for and stuff like that. And she just, like I said, she might be down for it. She might want to get her extra stuff on the side. Don't get me wrong, and she probably would be justified for asking for that. But again, if that's the type of lifestyle you want, it's your best interest to get that out, to get that written, get that shit on paper, get that written out first, and then y'all can go on about the relationship from that starting point. However, if it's a situation where you want to start exploring other options, you want to start communicate, working into the agreement with your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but to cheat is just like I said, you're never gonna hear me try to justify that like doing that type of thing. And for what he just said regarding, actually, women, my fiance never got cheated on. There's other women I know that's never gotten cheated on. You know what I'm saying? It's
that depends what type of cheating you're talking about.
Because if we want to be all, how do I put it? If we want to say that looking at a girl or talking to, a lot of people try to bring in a whole bunch of different ideas as far as what cheating is. As far as I'm concerned, what cheating is laying in the bed with somebody, or I would even extend it to romantically entertaining somebody, like taking them out on dates, give them your undivided attention, whether it be a one-on-one situations or phone calls and stuff like that. If your intentions with that person is to extend, it's to see them again, it's to experience them, and they make you feel magical on the inside, whatever you want to call it. Yes, then we can extend that to being cheating as well. But the intent, it has to be to get away from your woman and find another person to be romantically involved with.
Yeah, but that's but I think that's a more base version of it because
I'm very based.
But you can also look at it as so you got physical, you have emotional forms of cheating. You have that'd be like if you have a man that's sitting there sending a chick sexy time messages, you know what I'm saying, terms of what they can do, when they can do it, et cetera, would not be cheating?
I think that's
No. Now, granted, he may not have no intentions of meeting this woman. He just get a kick out of the attention and kind of doing it. It would not be still cheating.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I would say it is because I ain't gonna hold you. I've done that before. Entertain some shit with no actual intention of physically doing anything. That's cheating, bro.
Yeah, because you're getting something out of it from another person.
That's not your girl. And shit.
Anytime you entertaining somebody else, text message, calls, whatever.
Jay, you gotta be careful with those messages, man. Your stock just went down, bro.
No, I mean, hey man, like we live and we learn, bro.
All right, okay. Oh, so you was like 15 when that happened. You a grown man now. That's what's up.
Yeah,
well, anyway, what was y'all saying though? But yeah, you was telling me about cheating, right?
Yeah. So I think there's many. Cheating is multi-layered, and even then, like when you have like polygamous relationships, because cheating is defined as pretty much stepping out on your partner, pretty much, right?
Real quick, mostly it is determined by the agreement between the two parties. Those two, you got to decide what. I would suggest that you talk with your girl about what is considered cheating, what is considered cheating.
I think there's underhanded infidelities, then there's acceptable infidelities.
Okay.
Because like people that's in like open relationships, they pretty much just cheating on each other. They're just willing to accept it.
Is it really cheating when they agree to have sex with other people?
That's not how it's defined. It's defined as if you know or not know. At all. There's not if you know or not know in that definition in the slightest.
All right. I'll give you that. But I personally still like the idea of the people of the two parties defining between each other what they consider to be cheating within their own relationships. However, when they speak to other people regarding cheating in these matters, they need to clarify that, okay, what me and my partner have got going on is different from like other people, and they maybe they even have to go as far as to say what we consider cheating is not orthodox, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think the title of it still stands, because I'd be like, so like me and you don't know each other too well, right? But we can joke. So if you say something smart right now, and I'd be like, oh, bitch ass nigga, what would you do about it, right? Nothing. We joking. But if some dude on the street do that, it'd be disrespectful. Mm-hmm. So there's acceptable disrespect, and then there's just disrespect.
I see what you're saying. Like two women, right? They be calling each other bitch, bitch. And then you say it. It's different.
You're the outsider.
Right. I see what you're saying. You saying it's defining what's to them what's cheating or what's acceptable in that relationship.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Is he saying what's defining to them what's cheating or acceptable in that relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. Like you're just cheating. You're just all right. Well, I'm fine with it.
Some couples is different.
Yeah.
As far as what some couples might have a threesome with somebody, right? And then one of them go off and have sex with the person alone, and then like, oh, well, you cheated, even though they did it together with that person. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it was the agreement is we do it together, not separate. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
So it depends on what they agree upon.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm trying to say. It's about the agreements. But I do understand your point to say that if it's not orthodox, then this is not going to fall in line with what the outsiders are going to understand about cheating. Yeah. So again, I said, and that's why I said you got to, if you want to explain this to outsiders, you are going to have to clarify like what you and your partner agreed on about what's not acceptable within a relationship. If we don't want to use the word cheating, I mean, yes, I do understand cheating is a very it's a word that's already defined, and we can't change the meaning of the word cheating. So I'll give you that. So yeah, but otherwise, I don't know any closing statements regarding this little exchange and all that stuff. Do y'all agree with the girl? Do y'all agree with the guy? Did you say the part that you were supposed to get in trouble about? Like, did you already? Are you in trouble already? What's up?
No, he dodged that.
I slid across it gracefully.
all right.
You know
what I'm saying?
He got grapes. I got watermelons.
I'll just listen. I'll just say it's hard to come across a man that doesn't do it. You know
that doesn't do what you say.
That doesn't cheat or doesn't have temptation. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. It's hard to find that type of man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that women should stop worrying about that. I think they should worry about more so building with this man and progressing, you know what I'm saying, in life. I mean, I can do it. I can be in a relationship without cheating. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. That's my preference. Some other man might not. This might not be what they want to do. It's not a lack of self-control. It's just they may not just want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask Jay. Say, Jay, in the event that a friend of yours, it could be a relative, they come to you and say, "Hey, my husband just cheated. What do I do next?" Like, what do you take that conversation from there?
If a friend or a relative come to me and say my husband cheated, what do I do next?
Yeah, or how would you go about resolving that issue?
Shit, I mean, that's your husband. I mean, it's deeper than just saying stay or pack your shit and go. I mean, you gotta. If it has to be a relative for me to really want to get down to the nitty gritty, see what's going on. If it's just a friend, I'm gonna be like. If it's a friend that I really care about, I'm like, well. Honestly, I feel like y'all need to have a conversation and figure out what y'all need to do because, I mean, obviously you can't just stick around and he's going to be cheating on you because, I mean, a relationship without stability is really nothing or trust. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like if you can't trust this man or he doesn't trust you, you really ain't got nothing. So it's like, yeah, y'all need to figure that out. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to stay, then stay. But if you want to really regain your sense of peace, you may need to leave. I ain't gonna lie. If I get cheated on, it's gonna be real hard to get that piece back.
Yes, that's that. So it is an emotional thing that happens.
So let me act the technician. So technician, and I know you really can't say much. So if you and your partner cheated on you, and I know you like him like tall and stuff like this, or whatever it could be. Wow. So would you stay with him? Would you stay with him if he decided to step out on you?